Wellness Wednesday is a health program on COPUSA Radio. I will be the host. My name is Mrs. Margaret Ofori. I am also a licensed health minister. The goal of this program is to educate, inspire, and encourage healthy eating for a vibrant life. I will be doing practical teachings and demonstration on how to cook healthy food every week. I invite you to tune in to COPUSA Radio on Facebook every Wednesday, 5 to 6 EST time. Additionally, I am the author of the book, When Food Becomes Poison, my own personal journey to weight loss and wellness. If you want to order a copy of the book, see the email down below. Also, if you have any testimonies on how this program has been a blessing to you, send your information or your story to this email down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for special videos on Maggie's Wellness Corner. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and your life will never be the same. God bless you. Wellness Wednesday is a health program on COPUSA Radio. I will be the host. My name is Mrs. Margaret Ofori. I am also a licensed health minister. The goal of this program is to educate, inspire, and encourage healthy eating for a vibrant life. I will be doing practical teachings and demonstration on how to cook healthy food every week. I invite you to tune in to COPUSA Radio on Facebook every Wednesday, 5 to 6 EST time. Additionally, I am the author of the book, When Food Becomes Poison, my own personal journey to weight loss and wellness. If you want to order a copy of the book, see the email down below. Also, if you have any testimonies on how this program has been a blessing to you, send your information or your story to this email down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for special videos on Maggie's Wellness Corner. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and your life will never be the same. God bless you. Hello, good evening. You're welcome again to Wellness Wednesday. This is the place, this is the program where we always talk about healthy eating, healthy cooking, and healthy lifestyles so that we can live long and enjoy good health. You are the right place. Thank you always for coming. Our viewers on YouTube and Facebook, God bless you. We thank you so much. We appreciate you. God bless you. Invite somebody to be part of this program. And today, you and I, we are going to learn something new again today. It's always been a joy. It's always been very educative whenever we come on Wellness Wednesday. We want to remind ourselves of what we have, the precious body we have, the greatest resource that God has given us, and even above all, the wealth that God has given us, our health, the greatest wealth that we can have on earth. For when you have good health, you have everything. And so we always come in to encourage ourselves and to learn and go back, put whatever we learn into practice. So thank you again. God bless you. And I believe you had a good weekend. So as we've been learning the whole of our 4 weeks, we've been talking about secrets to longevity, how we can live long. And so we are all learning. It's not enough to know and not put them into practice. We are tapping into the wisdom of people long-lived people, their secrets. We are picking, we are learning, we are educating ourselves how people live longer and very strong. It is doable. We can all do it. So let's go back to these people and see. Today it's also another important topic that we'll be discussing, we'll be learning, we'll be reading, and then we'll be also be buying into. We are stealing, buying into what people have done already. How come that in America we have all kinds of medicine here, but people are dying? Why? And how come in some other countries people are also living longer? There is a secret. There is something that you and I need to learn so that we can also apply them. So today we are zooming to the last blue zone country where people live over 100 years, men and women. And so we want to zoom right now into this group of people and learn and copy and steal also from them. It's good to steal from them because they are doing something good, something great. We want to learn their secrets, why they live long. So let's zoom and learn from them. We are looking at longevity of Icaria. These are a group of people who live all the way in Greece. It's one of the blue zones where people have taken their time to study them for a number of years to find out why they live so long. The average person lives about 90 years and plus, 100 years and over. And so people have traveled there, lived there, interviewed them, learned from them, and we are also doing the same thing here. So we are going all the way to Greece and find out their secrets. One of the blue zones. Let's learn something about Icaria. That is the small island we're going to learn about today. And research always indicates that Icaria is a beautiful island. It's a beautiful island located in the eastern Aegean. That's some part in Greece. There are so many islands in Greece, but this is one of the peculiar ones. One of the very special islands in Greece where people grow, they live long, their lives are so fantastic. And so this is what I want you and I to learn. They live 10 years longer than those in the rest of the Europe and US. 1 in 3 Icarians live into their 90s. They live past 90, 100 years. And according to scientific studies, the island dwellers have much rates of cancer and heart disease. This is so amazing. This is interesting. They have less or no even cancer cases or heart disease. And these are the leading causes of death, especially in America. Cancer cases, heart disease, and a whole lot of diseases that are destroying lives in America. But these people, they have low or they don't even have at all. It's so amazing. And so we want to find out what they do. They suffer significantly less depression and dementia. These are the group of people, once again, less dementia. Their minds are so active, even in their 90s, they are 100, they are very active, they are very knowledgeable. People tap into their wisdom and people learn from them. And there is no depression. They are always lively, easygoing people. And depression is also destroying so many lives because of the pressures of this world. But these people are so free. So don't you think they are doing something great and amazing that you and I need to learn? Yes, these are the people I'm talking about in Greece who live in a very small island by the sea. They are happy people, they are exciting people, they are very joyful people, and they are very strong people. They maintain another secret about their lifestyle is they maintain their sex lives into old age. So they are happily married. They live together. I believe there is no divorce over there because they have married happily into their old ages. This is so exciting. They also remain physically active and well into their 90s. Right now, you see some people who are just 60 years, 50 years, and they are so weak. Their body is so bombarded with so many diseases, all kinds of things, which makes people feel very unwelcome even in the society. But this is a different place. So you can even look at how the place they live on top of mount in the mountains and they are surrounded by the sea. They enjoy life to the fullest. Their secret to longevity, we want to they give priority to their diet. What they eat is so important in that country. So diet plays a very important role in our health. So Mediterranean style diet, that is what they eat. So according to medicine, one of the most fundamental mechanisms associated with aging of our bodies is inflammation. Inflammation can weaken the body. Inflammation can cause so many diseases. Inflammation can make you sick. Inflammation does so many bad things to the body. And so it enhances by a variety of factors. Why inflammation? We want to find out to the body of people who don't live long. Inflammation includes when there is lack of sleep, when we are always working, when we don't have time to sleep, when we don't get enough sleep, when we don't sleep early, always on the social media. These are some of the challenges we face when we don't get enough sleep. And then stress, when we are overstressed, when we are overthinking, when we don't take things simple, when we are all over the place, brings about stress. The body does not like those things. And then also, another factor is most important food. The food we eat is so important, it's so crucial. That's why on Wellness Wednesday, we always talk about healthy eating, healthy cooking, and then lifestyle changes. You cannot expect to grow old and grow stronger when you don't eat healthy, when you don't change your lifestyle, changing things, the way you do things, when you don't walk, when you don't exercise. You cannot expect to live long. And so these are the group of people who are very particular about their life. They are very health conscious. And so they make sure they are doing everything that will promote their health, everyday life. That's what they do. And then one of the factors that enhances them to live longer is the Mediterranean diet, which we all know or we have heard about, the Mediterranean diet. It has been shown to be a powerful way to control inflammation in the body. So, if you want to control inflammation, disease in the body, if you want to really take control over your health, if you really want to enjoy life, then you have to deal with inflammation. You have to be very careful what you eat and what you drink. It is important that we know, we understand, we learn, we put them into practice. So these are the factors. The Mediterranean diet is what these people live on. They eat in Greece or in the island, on the island of Icaria. That is what they do, the Mediterranean, just to beat down inflammation. So let's go ahead and look at the food. Their food comprises of so different types of fruits and veggies, low carbs, and then a variety of things they eat they put into their diet. What is a typical Mediterranean food? What we've heard, we know it's very common these days, the Mediterranean restaurants and other things. But the important thing is, let's learn how to cook the Mediterranean food or diet or whatever it is. Let's learn so that we can do them at home. I believe in cooking your own food. It is not healthy to eat from outside. So it's always good to learn and do it at home so that you can use the best ingredients so far as your health is concerned. So the Mediterranean cuisine is made up of plant food. That's plant food, all plant food, plant-based, and minimally processed staples where herbs and spices are essential ingredients. So when we talk about the Mediterranean diet, it's all about herbs, it's all about plant food, it's all about less carbs and eating more proteins, animal protein, less animal protein, and more plant protein. And one thing that makes their diet special is the herbs. Herbs are medicinal. You can check my old videos. I've talked so much about herbs, the importance, the medicinal value of herbs and spices. These are the ingredients the body needs every day if you want to beat down inflammation and other diseases. They kill bacteria, they kill disease, and therefore, even when you're drinking your water, you're drinking your tea, you're eating your food, whatever you're eating, make sure you are getting enough herbs and spices into your food and into the body. And number one, other things they use in the Mediterranean cuisine when they are cooking is olive oil or the olive plants. So most of their diet includes olive oil, raw. They normally don't cook with it, but they put it on the food, they consume it raw. The most common source of monounsaturated fatty acid, which is also rich in antioxidants. So that's one of their secrets. They love to eat olive oil or the olive seed. It's part of their diet, which helps the body, which really feeds the body with good antioxidants. So that's one of the key secrets of these people who on the island who live long. The olive oil has been proven to have cardioprotective properties and to contribute significantly to the increase of good cholesterol. So if you are looking to bring down your cholesterol down, then you have to make sure you are getting enough olive oil into your diet. But the sad thing is, most people cook olive oil on high heat. High heat is not good. When you cook olive oil with high heat, it destroys all the nutrients and rather it poisons the oil. So it is a no to cook on high heat with olive oil. Either you drizzle it on your salad or you mix it with something, herbs or lemon or whatever, and drink it raw. Or you can just do olive oil cleansing, which is another way to impact the body and infuse it with good and natural antioxidants. So these are the secrets of the people who live longer in Greece, the Icarians. Another thing is their veggies. They consume a lot of veggies. And so when you look on the screen, you can see a typical table set for Mediterranean diet that has been displayed on the table. It has so many different kinds of fruits and veggies, all kinds of herbs here and there. And so there is a lot of combination of all these foods together. They eat a lot of nuts, which are also good for the body. So vegetables, we know, is rich in water, which hydrates the body. They are also excellent source of vitamins and minerals needed to support our immune system. The immune system thrives on veggies, especially when you consume more raw veggies. Sometimes we overcook the veggies, and so we don't even get anything from the veggies. All the nutrients, the vitamins are destroyed. And so it's very important we learn how to cook and cook our veggies very well. Either you're taking your veggies raw, or you're sauteing, or just a little cook, and then you are done. You don't have to overcook. When you overcook, there is nothing in the veggies. So let's learn. Google, go, search, learn how we can apply all these skills into the way we cook our food. So, Mediterranean diet, if you don't know anything about the Mediterranean diet, I want you to go and research, do your research, go find out, and try to do it at home. It's so easy, it's so simple, and it's so nutritious for the body. So, let's go and look for how the Mediterranean food is being prepared. And then also one of the secrets to longevity on the island of Icaria in Greece. It's one of the popular herbs they use most of the time. And we know that this herb is very good for the body. Rosemary is popular, which is high in polyphenols that help feed the good bacteria. So when you're looking for herbs to feed the good bacteria in the body, we have the bad bacteria and then we have the good bacteria. We always want to eat so that the good bacteria in the body will be fed. And as we are feeding the good bacteria, the bad bacteria, they die. It's opposite. When we feed the bad bacteria well, they grow, and the good ones, they die. But rather, when we feed the good bacteria in us well, they also grow and the bad ones die. So they use rosemary. And according to research, go and do a lot of research about rosemary. Rosemary has so many benefits. From the crown of the hair, it is used for the hair, it's used for the scalp, it's used for the body, it's used for inhaling, the oil is used for massaging. It has so many properties in them that helps the body. So they cook with a lot of rosemary. And the good bacteria of your gut microbiome and are converted into life extending compounds that help keep the entire body running optimally. So that's one of their secrets. If you don't know rosemary, go look for rosemary. If you can plant rosemary, plant rosemary. Have rosemary garden in your house so that you can make tea with rosemary. You can make herbs salad with rosemary. You can make your salad dressing with rosemary. You can fortify your hair follicles with rosemary. So rosemary has a powerful antioxidant that helps the body, feeds the good bacteria in the body. Folks who live in the blue zone regions make it a habit to include longevity promoting herbs into their diets. There are so many of the herbs around that promote longevity. So if you are looking to stay younger and stronger and healthier, consider putting all these herbs into your diet. And apart from rosemary, if you are not fond of rosemary, you can also use oregano. Oregano is one of the popular spices or herbs you can get on the market. Sage is another one of them. And then we have thyme. It's also another one of the good herbs you can use. Basil. There are all kinds of basils. There are different types of basils. And so you can look for them and then include them, especially in your salad, your soup, and other things. You can use a lot of basil. And they're all high in polyphenols, which is good for the immune system. You can use these things for your tea. You can boil them instead of drinking coffee, caffeine, and all those things. You can always make your own tea at home. which is more healthier, and which I always encourage people to do that. Buy the herbs and make your own tea. Just boil the water, wash the herbs, put them in. You can combine three or two of the herbs, boil, put them in, let it sip for a couple of uh, days or hours. And then you get your natural tea without no chemicals, without no nothing. And you can enjoy them in the morning and also in the evening. So, to gain the most benefit, it is recommended that cooking with herbs at home is better than store prepared or processed food. Again, I want to encourage my viewers, cook with herbs, cook your own food. Never eat without putting in herbs or spices. Even if you are drinking tea, make sure you are putting in some herbs into your tea or some spices into your tea. Example, turmeric. You don't want to go without turmeric. Cayenne pepper. You don't want to go without cayenne pepper. It has so much properties in them, good antioxidants, minerals, vitamins. So make sure whatever you eat, make sure you have your spices. Of course, you may not like all the spices, but some you can always make sure you put in what you like. And then try the different types of spices. Do not limit yourself to only one spice. Try the different types of spices out there and see which one works for you. I know there are some of the spices you've never heard about, you've never tried them, you don't even know, but I want to encourage you. As you go out to do your grocery, look out for all these different types of spices. Don't limit yourself to only one thing when it comes to health and longevity. The body thrives on different types of food, herbs, spices, and what have you. So make sure you are putting in different kinds, try them every week. Make sure you are trying something new every week. Something new every week. And do not stick to the old ones you are doing every day. Unless, of course, maybe you are allergic to some of these things. But if not, just open your eyes wide. Go about looking for the different types of spices, include them into your diet, and then go and research about them also so that you can always enjoy them when you are cooking. It's fun cooking. And you see, sometimes the food, the spices gives it a very beautiful aroma. So that even if you don't like it, once you put the spices or the herbs in your food, it gives it a very nice aroma. Especially, I love to cook with basil. Basil is so powerful. Basil is so good. It gives the food a very good flavor and a very good touch. So why don't you try the different types of leaves and herbs out there? They are good for the body. They are very medicinal and they carry a lot of vitamins and a lot of minerals, which helps to beat down inflammation. Other factors that affect their health, they also consume garlic. These are garlic people. They put in a lot of garlic in their food. And I believe you also add them to your food. It stinks, but it's good. If you can't take it raw, you can put it in hot water. You can just chop it little and put it in hot water and drink. If you can't take it, you can add it to your food. You can take even the powdered form of garlic and even use them. In either way, it's good, better than nothing. So garlic protects the cardiac and the brain cells. So that is the role of garlic when we cook with garlic. It detoxifies and strengthens the immune system. Is eating regularly, it can also lower cholesterol and the blood pressure and deter the formation of blood clots. So you see how wise these people are, what they cook with and what they eat. They are always targeting at things that will help the body, that will revitalize the body. And no wonder in their old age, 90 years, they are still very strong because of all these little secrets that they know and they apply them. So let's also apply them as we are learning from them. Let's steal some of their good things and apply them to our lives. Another factor is quality of fish. They don't just eat any fish, but they eat the good ones. And let's see some of the good fish that these people islanders they eat. You can see on the screen: sardine, salmon, herring, trout are excellent source of omega-3 fatty acid and are cardioprotective. So they don't just grab any fish and eat, but they are very conscious, they are very careful of what type of fish they eat. Also, when you are looking for good fish, not all the fishes are good. That's one thing we should know. So when you're looking for good fish, look for the sardine ones. You can get the salmon, get the quality salmon. We don't want the farm raised. No, the farm raised has a lot of mercury. Although it may taste good, although it may be less expensive, I want to promise you, your health is your wealth. Let us invest into our health. Forget about the fact that it is expensive, but think about your health. So you want to get the wild cut, the sockeye salmon. It's a little expensive, but let me tell you, it's better than going to the doctor every month for medication. You will pay more money to get medication than you pay more to eat healthy. So let's get the wild caught salmon, let's get the organic herrings and trout. They are all excellent source of omega-3 fatty acid, which the body thrives on. And then they also help, apart from eating the fish, they also help lower the triglyceride levels in the blood, and they are essential to the operation of development of the nervous system and deter the development of other types of diseases. So these are the benefits of eating the right type of fish and not just any fish. Get the organic one. These are much healthier and better than just grabbing anything. So these people, that's what they eat, but they eat them in moderation. I always say moderation is the key. They eat it twice a week. So it is not very good to be eating fish all week or meat all week or chicken all week. Give the body a break. So they eat fish twice a week. And the rest, it's all veggies. They're legumes, they are beans. They are beans people, for they get their source of protein from beans and other grains. So let us not consume too much fish and other meat, but let us minimal the amount of fish we eat. Let us eat it in moderation, and let's add more plant-based food into our diet, just like the people do over there in Greece. Other factors let us consider. They are the group of people who love nuts. All three nuts are rich in, in vitamins and minerals. The gamma, tocopherol, and vitamin E, which helps regulate the level of lipids, lowering the level of LDL, the bad cholesterol, to prevent clogging of the arteries by plate formation. So tree nuts are healthier and much better, especially when you eat them raw. You don't want to be eating too much smoked or baked nuts, but rather eat the raw ones, which are more. Plants also have cholesterol, but the good thing is the plant cholesterol is much better than animal cholesterol. However, let's learn to take them, consume them in moderation. They also love to eat whole grains. Whole grains are better than processed cereal. because they retain more of their nutritional value. You see, most of the cereal we buy outside is so much processed. It's bombarded with too much sugar and salt. And so you end up eating too much calories, which is not good for the body. So instead, make your own cereal at home. Eat your grains at home. Cook them. You can make so many things with grains, the porridge, the cocoa, anything you can think of. You can make make it out of the grains. So whole grains are better than processed cereal. Whole grain bread, pasta, and rice are easily to be added to any diet, and they can have a protective effect against various types of cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. And research has shown that there are other types which lead to their longevity. So the more you consume whole grains, the much better. So when you're looking for bread, look for bread that has whole grain. Don't just buy the white bread. It has too much calories, has too much flour, has too much starch. And one of the best bread you can also consume is the sour bread, the sourdough bread, which is also very healthy and very powerful. So let us look at all these things and take them into consideration. Other factors. So apart from eating, cooking, there are other factors that helps them live longer. I also want to look at these factors. What are the factors? Taking naps. The Mediterranean midday rest, they call it the Mediterranean midday rest, has been proven to protect and improve cardiac function. So they take a lot of naps. They don't work all day. They work, they take it easy, they relax, and then they go back to their work again. Naps help improve memory and mood and reduce stress. Let's get enough rest. It's very important for the body. The effect of unchecked stress is the amplification of inflammation. So, another way the body can get inflammation is stress. When the body is overstressed, it produces diseases. So, let us learn to relax the body. Inflammation in the body, and we need to avoid this at all costs because inflammation directly ages our body and shortens our lifespan. So that is the secret of these people. They understand, they know the concept of rest. So they don't overwork the body. They take it one day at a time. And that is one of their secrets. Relaxing, resting, taking naps. If you have that privilege, take naps. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes can even go a long way. Or just sit down quietly and do meditation. Even if you don't take a nap, you can just be quiet for some time and just meditate. And that is also very powerful for the body. And then their daily walk. They walk every day. The walking which Icarians do on a daily basis, combined with mountainous area, enhances one's physical condition. This includes good physical condition due to the daily exercise as a result of the manual work and rural living. So sometimes it's good to live even in the rural areas where there's less stress. You want to be in the village, you want to go there, you want to relax, take vacation to some of these places. And that is why the people who live in the rural areas, they live long. They are always working hard, they are always exercising, they are always walking, they don't sit for too long. They are always up and down, up and down. And so the body needs exercise. Make sure you are walking enough every week. Go out every day, walk for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then also enjoy the sunshine. These are some of the factors that contributes to healthy aging. And then mimic mountain living. The residents of the Blue Zone walk up and down hills long into their old age, maintaining mu- muscle mass, and then which keeps them live longer than most of the Americans. So they burn fats, they build muscles, which is good for the body. The more you are able to build muscles, the more you are able to live longer. So that's what these people do. They live on top of mountains, and so they are always walking up and down the hills. So we need to take all these things into consideration. We need to walk every day. It's important to work against gravity when exercising, and this stresses and strengthens more muscles. So we all need to build muscles. We all, men, women, everybody, we needs to build muscles. So let's work hard, let's exercise the body, let's run, let's jog, let's go hiking, let's go to the gym, let's lift some weight, even in the house. Let's do more exercise that keeps the body going. And then another factor apart from their diet is also strong family bond. There is a good emotional attachment to each other, including strong family and social ties between Icarians have been proven to increase their lifespan. They are family oriented. They live together. They bond together. There's connection between the older generation and then the younger generation. There is no separation between the older generation and the younger generation. So let us learn to live together with the older generation. They have so much to offer. They have so much to give. We don't have to ignore them. Let them be part of the family. Let us include them. May we not neglect the older people. Let us respect them and let us get closer to them. For they have what we don't have. They have a lot of wisdom in life. They've gone through so much experience in life. They can advise. They know more than we, the young ones of today. So let's be connected with them. If you have a grandmother, a grandfather, be connected with them. If you have parents, be connected with them. And you will learn so much secrets from them. More fact, occasional fasting. So we cannot eat all the 365 days in the year. No, we cannot be eating all 365. Let us set some days aside where we can fast. Fasting is good for the body. So these people, occasional fasting, they do intermittent fasting, and which has been a longevity staple in the blue zones. They fast. So all these 5 zones we've been talking about, their longevity, it is because they fast. Fasting on occasion is a powerful way to basically push the metabolic reset button. Scientific studies over the past several decades have demonstrated how fasting accomplishes longevity related tasks like improving blood sugar, blood pressure, and inflammation. So we cannot do without fasting. Biblically, it is very good for us to fast. And these people are so wise and so intelligent. And so they know how to fast. So they stay away from food for some time. And they drink and drink water, water, water. And so intermittent fasting is good. And then dry fasting occasionally is also good. So let us incorporate all these things into our life, and it will bring down the inflammation rate in the body. They also make friends and family a priority. Human connection really seems to drive successful aging. It also motivates people to stay alive and vibrant. Super seniors are motivated to be with others and act as a source of knowledge for younger generation, and literally become the pillar of their families or communities. This is why we are being encouraged, everyone, to do things like join groups and other people. Yes. So the family is so important. Friends, we need friends around. We need a good community where we can socialize with a lot of people, where we can get to know people, where we can interact positively with people. If you are in a society, in a community, you need to interact with positive people, not the bad ones. So we need all these people to be around to keep us going, especially the elderly, the older people. Let's get connected with them and let us live together happily wherever we are, especially in our homes, in our marriages, with our children. Let's live happily. And then the final thing I want to say, less stress. The relaxed pace of daily life, including a minimized level of anxiety and stress, are also being known to lead to longevity. Icarians avoid unnecessary anxiety in their lives. No one really sets appointments here. One island resident stated, "It's more like see you in the morning, afternoon, or evening." The doctors explained, we don't need to stress ourselves. We just don't need to stress it. Don't stress yourself. Don't stress your life. Take life easy. Take life simple. Don't chase after so many things. Be happy with what you have. Work hard, but don't chase after so many unnecessary things. Take life easy. Take it one day at a time. And above all, let God be your helper. Let God be your helper. Get inspired and learn more from these people so you can live a peaceful life. These are the secrets of these people. There are so many islands in Greece, but Icaria is one of the best islands you can find over there where their lifespan is so great because of what they do. And so I believe today we have also tapped into their grace, we have tapped into their anointing, we have tapped into their wisdom, their knowledge, the way they eat, the way they cook, the way they carry themselves, their fasting lifestyle, the herbs, and the other things they incorporate into their diet, and their connection with other people, and their less stress life, which I think we should all learn. I believe we have all learned something. And out of this 5 weeks, we'll be learning about the 5 zone, blue zone people, people who live long. And I know we've talked a lot, we've seen a lot. Let us now begin to put them into practice. Go and study them by yourself, one after the other. Pick out certain things and add it to your own life. If they are able to live long, we can also live long by doing the right thing and feeding the body with the good things. It is easier said than done, but it's doable. You only have to be determined. You only have to be disciplined. It doesn't just come overnight. I want to live long. It's not just bread and butter, but you need to understand what it takes. You have to work hard so that you can enjoy the life. People who live long, they work hard. They do work hard. They exercise, they go out, they do all kinds of things to keep them stay vibrant, very strong, very healthy. And I believe we have learned so much. God bless you. Before I end the program, I want to thank you all for coming on board again one more time. And we want to appreciate our viewers on YouTube, Facebook. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for making it, for coming. It's always good to see you. We love you all. Thank you. Thank you. And I believe we have learned so much today. God bless you. As usual, we have our daughter, Fairness Dorcas Mumley. God bless you. God bless you, Dorcas. Greetings, Mommy. Greetings to you. I hope you are doing well. God bless you for coming again. We love you. Wow. Thanks for the information and education, Mommy. Thank you for always being our audience. Thank you. God bless you. And all who are watching from Ghana, who are watching from Canada, who are watching from Japan, or the other parts of the world, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Until we see you again, bye bye. And stay healthy, stay strong, be inspired to do the right thing for your body, and you will enjoy good health with the help of God Almighty. You will live long, you will stay young, and you will avoid the doctor and the medication. God bless you. I'll see you again. Bye bye.